It's not your loss, it's theirs. I cannot begin to even explain how many times somebody from my past has reached out and apologized to me. The same people from my past that I felt devastated losing, but only upon raising my consciousness and raising my vibration and leveling up in life did I realize, oh my God, why was I devastated? Why was I friends with them in the first place? Sometimes. A lot of them serve their purpose in my life. I know why each and every single one of the close people that I had that left my life, I know the purpose that they served. Like one friend that I lost, out of nowhere, abruptly, so fucking painful. If I was never friends with him, I would have likely never moved to LA. The reason I visited LA in the first place was because he had a dorm in LA. And he was from Houston, moved to LA for college. He had a dorm there. I stayed there for free. I was a broke college student at the time. I just wanted to visit. And that same week that I was there, I met the same people that would end up being my friend group, and are my friends till this day. So everybody serves their specific purpose, and you will never know what that purpose is until way later. So the reason I'm making this video is because somebody commented on my last one saying, how do we deal with losing someone that we loved so much? Like, how do we get through the pain and devastation of like a breakup, of a best friendship ending, of like leaving that person behind that you know you should, but it's like so hard because you have so much love for them? The way you get through it is by knowing that it's not your loss, it's theirs. If you just tell yourself that and continue even when you don't believe it, if you just continue telling yourself that, regardless of even if you tell yourself that, that will become true. It always is the case. I'm sure you've had that one person reach out to you and be like, I'm so sorry. Like, they only appreciate what they have when it's gone. And it's really hard not to bite when they come back. And that's a part of the cycle too, is being friends with them again, getting back together with them until you finally end the toxic cycle. So you can give yourself grace in the process, but do not put yourself in harm's way for a person who is not treating you right. And the process to healing is... Monty's coming out of the bathroom. I really hope he doesn't interrupt because I texted him. I forgot what my tangent was, but the pain isn't pain for long. The pain may last a couple months, a few days, a few weeks, even a year, even a few years. But the greatness that comes out of it is otherworldly. Like, if this person is causing you pain regularly, even though you love them so much, or they just, whatever, you're gonna feel so much better without them. And you're gonna be such a stronger person, and you're gonna be so much wiser. He's getting his dessert.
Hello.
I feel a little awkward with you in here.
Do you want me to get out of here?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll get out of here.
I love you, thank you.
I'll go chill downstairs.
Okay. See, like, if I didn't ever lose any of my ex-boyfriends, I would have never found Monty. And Monty's the most perfect person I've ever met in my entire life. I said this last video too. And I deserved him all along. I deserved him all along. I deserved love like his all along. I just had to learn how to get there. I just had to learn my lesson along the way. So you have to let yourself learn the lesson, especially if you know that this person is holding you back in one way or another. If they're holding you back, if they're making you feel insecure, if they're making you question yourself, if they're making you question your worth, if you need their approval, if you're changing yourself so that they can like you, or if you are bending over backwards to please them and it still isn't enough, they don't deserve you. They do not deserve you. You deserve better than that. You deserve somebody who loves you for you, who loves you unconditionally and never judges you and is there for you and makes you happy on a regular basis and adds to your life and makes you feel like you're growing and motivates you versus somebody who's pulling you down in every single way. And I'm making this video to let you know that that process is possible and that good things do come out of it, because I've always had a hard time making friends and keeping them because I grew up very insecure and I only gravitated towards people who made me feel more insecure, because that's the perspective I had of myself. I was insecure. I felt like I was worthless. I felt that I deserved judgment. I felt that I deserved pain. So according to this narrative, I acted. I found people who confirmed this belief I had about myself, because the ego loves that. The ego wants you to be right so bad. So even though in your heart of hearts and like logically you know that you don't want toxic love, you want somebody, a Prince Charming, somebody that'll treat you right, whatever it may be, your ego is going to fight against it if insecurity and worthlessness or self-hatred is anywhere within your belief system. And I learned that the hard way. And it was only when I changed my belief system to one of self-love and self-worth and a good self-image and confidence and love, that's whenever I started attracting the right people. And that's whenever I started gravitating towards the right people, the same people that I have in my life to this day and would not trade for the world, because now I have a life that is happy and peaceful. And you deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve your peace. You deserve the process of finding that peace, finding that self-love. It's such a beautiful one. And yeah, it's really hard and it's really painful when you're going through it. But if you're going through anything like that right now, know that it's for the best. And know that the bigger picture is so much better than you could ever imagine, because you know your worth. Inside your heart, if you're even watching content like this, you know your worth. You have that inner knowing, you have that inkling in your soul that tells you that you deserve more and that you deserve the best. You deserve your dream life, and you have a feeling that it'll come true in this lifetime. These feelings are not for no reason. It's because they're true. And everyone has this feeling, but not everyone has the courage to follow it. So I want to fuel your courage to follow your heart and follow your dreams and leave what doesn't serve you behind. Because once you do, you're gonna float up. I saw in a book, or read in a book, an analogy of we're usually in a vibration of resistance. So it's as if somebody is pulling a buoy like down into the water and holding it into the water. That is resistance. And when we just allow ourselves, listen to Chase laughing. When we allow ourselves to be ourselves instead of resisting ourselves, we shoot up and we're above water, and our baseline is who we are. We don't have to resist. We don't have to keep resisting being who we are. We don't have to resist the love that we know that we need and deserve. We can slowly and little by little stop resisting ourselves and give ourselves a little more grace, give ourselves a little more love, and go towards the things that do serve us. I can't yeah, and trust me, guys, it's gonna be okay. Trust me, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be more than okay. It's gonna be ridiculous to you one day that you ever entertained a person like that. No offense, love everyone, so thankful, but it's true. I just have so much faith in everyone, and I know that even the people that I'm not compatible with deserve love and deserve the people who are on their same wave and love them unconditionally. And I mean, I've always loved unconditionally because I never received that kind of love. So I guess that's why they all apologizing. Hitting my line, hitting my DMs. Even my bullies, guys. I promise you, if you're going through anything, all these people are gonna live to regret it, or at least apologize. And, you know, success is the best revenge. And even if that means just you being happier and you being in a better headspace and you thriving because you're being yourself, I mean, that's the real prize. That's the real success. If it's that, you're winning. So I love you so much. This is just one of the many topics I want to discuss. I'm like brainstorming right now. But I hope that this helps, because the process may be brutal, but it's so worth it. And you got this. Name it out.